here at the Farm and Ranch Heritage Museum for the Gem and Mineral Show. It was only about 3 minutes from the hotel where we're staying.
It was an easy drive. We're looking forward to it. It's kind of a gray day. I don't know if we're going to get any outdoor work done today because it's so gray. I was hoping for more. Okay, and don't laugh at my hat, all right? I'm already taking a lot of flack from Shelley about my hat. But I liked the video that came out last night, so you're going to have to suffer with it today.
It gives him a headache after a couple hours.
Yeah,
so
yeah, you can't keep it on too long. It's just
maybe you'll have to switch off or something halfway through.
Oh, that'll be fun, watching you wear this hat.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't put you through that.
Okay.
All right, guys, so we'll talk to you when we get out. We'll see what's happening here in the Gem and Mineral Show. We're looking forward to it.
Ooh, nice and toasty by the fire.
You're welcome.
Gift shop. For me and this guy.
Would you like a mouse?
Yeah, for the mineral show?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So on the back of it, there's a list of vendors as well as a bingo game.
Oh,
Bingo.
so we get to find the stones?
And so wherever you find the stones, you can mark them off and then write your name on the paper. And whenever you get done with it, you can turn it in at that over there.
All right. So the map goes like that.
Yeah. And there's also 2 more shows, one in Silver City and one in TRC.
All right. Why don't you give those to us while we're at it? All right. So where is everything? Is everything located in this patio area here?
So the patio as well as the left and to the right, and then in a second the map.
All right. Thank you. Let's go out to the patio and get the outdoor work done first.
Okay.
Ammonites. Look at this ammonite with a nice.
Yeah. So what are we looking for on the map?
So it doesn't. It just has courtyard. There's nothing.
But what's the bingo game?
Oh.
Because maybe we need to do that too. At the same time, instead of going back twice.
All right. So we're looking for various stones. Amethyst. They look like semi-precious stones. Amethyst, rose quartz, labradorite, turquoise, garnet, citrine, clear quartz, tigerite, opal, selenite,
What are we
onyx.
supposed to do? Take a picture of it, or
It just said cross them off.
oh, then just cross them all off then. Ta-da!
All done.
What's in it for me?
All right, let's do the walk around first. Let me put this in your backpack. Hold on. I'm going to take the magnifying glass out, okay?
Okay. These are cool. Interesting.
Amethyst.
This must be jade or olivine.
Oh no, that wasn't amethyst. That was.
Smithsonite?
This is amethyst. Oh, you have the vendor sign off on it. You have the vendor sign off that you found it.
Oh.
Yeah, this is as pretty as the others. Sell something. That's for the city.
You know, it's $5 for pictures. You know, you filming that?
I am.
Good. It's $5 for everything. Just remember on the
Okay.
film not to edit that.
All right.
Where you from?
From Rio Rancho.
You're the other fellow that's got the
Yeah.
patch on?
You can send us a bill.
Okay, great.
You got that on video, right?
That's right.
Okay. You're Shelly?
I am.
I'm RJ.
RJ?
Nice to meet you.
You as
Hope
well.
you enjoy the show.
Yes.
New Mexico day trips.
That's right.
So did you bring people with you?
No, we do a YouTube show
Oh.
about places we visit in New Mexico.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
And where are you from?
Rio Rancho.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Maybe we'll see it. Where
Yeah.
do you do this on
YouTube.
YouTube?
Uh-huh.
And just go to that and you'll get it.
That's right.
Awesome. Thank you.
You betcha. And the name of your
Wild Horse Mesa Studio, and I don't have
Wild Horse Mesa. And
Studio.
you're located where?
down in Colorado.
In Colorado. Okay, cool.
We come from Tucson to here.
Ah,
And
gotcha.
in Tucson, we do the Miners Co-op, which is in the Jacob Sports Center up in Marana, about 10 minutes out on I-10. So if you ever get a chance to do that, come on over.
We look forward to it.
Yeah, we have a lot of miners there. And then we're starting another miners co-op. This man Bill is starting another miners co-op over in Quartzsite.
Oh,
Yeah, so
so and that's folks looking for miners looking for precious stones,
these
semi-precious.
are miners that bring all their work with them.
Oh, I see. Wow.
Yeah, they have their own mines. They do their own work. So Bill has Bill, the founder of the Miners Co-op, he has a azurite mine. And he brings all his azurite work to the show, the Miners Co-op in Marana.
The crystal azurite as opposed to the.
Crystals and nice pieces of rock. So,
Wow. We'll come up to visit.
Thank you.
yeah, it's the last week. Well, we're there for 2 weeks. What's the start date in Marana?
It's the last weekend of January.
Okay.
So
Not the start date offhand.
All right.
So
And you said you were at Quartzsite also?
we
So
may
they-
be at Quartzsite starting next year. This was their
They just
third year.
finished. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, that's 35.
We'll come visit.
Thank you very much.
Our pleasure. Thank
Pleasure
you.
meeting you.
So I think. Excuse me. Let's do a walk around, and then come back and look at stuff for us, and maybe take some pictures.
Okay.
But let's get the footage first.
Well, I got trapped in there, and then he started telling me it was $5 a picture, so I just gave him one of my cards and said, okay, send us a bill.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting that they charge for them.
He was teasing.
Oh, okay. Some inexpensive geodes there.
Rose quartz? Or is it?
So a lot of these folks are wholesalers, so they bring a lot of material that they can sell to retailers, and they also sell to collectors. So if you're looking for one of these unique specimens, you come here to pick up on it,
Okay,
depending on
just
what you
a
collect.
Thing of whole geodes.
Oh
all
yeah,
geodes.
we're gonna have to stop by there.
That's really interesting.
Oh, look what they started with. So that was a fossil. They had those two fossils, and that one there and the ammonite, and then they cut the stone out of it, and it had other smaller fossils in it. See, right there, and they left it in situ and carved around it in that shape. That's very creative. Shark teeth, and we do find shark teeth in New Mexico because we were an ocean once. These beautiful alabaster bowls.
I like recording because then I don't have to take it home and find space for it.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I like just recording because then I don't have to take it home and find space for it. Where would you put it all?
Chalcopyrite, is that what this is?
Trilobites. Did you see the trilobites in the box?
Oh, wow. Oh, we need a trilobite. I wonder where it's from. So this is another fossil that goes back around 300 million years. And it also did not survive. It survived 4 mass extinctions and not the 5th. So we'll probably get one of those before we go home to add to our one-piece fossil
there's some
collection.
sitting out.
Oh, there's some more there. Huh? That's for Mary. Yellow calcite. So if you were a specimen hunter, this would be a good place because you're not going to get better prices because they do sell them wholesale. So this one looks like it's been dyed. That's not a color found in nature. What are those for?
You massage your face.
Oh,
It helps reduce swelling.
I have a friend that has some swelling right now.
I know. I just got one of these, and I started doing this
Oh,
right there on myself to see if it worked.
so some of this material here is carved in Mexico, and they just bring it over. That's why if you look at the prices, they're very good prices. Well, we might leave with some fossils.
last year I had 3 days between my Tucson show and this show, and then 2 weeks in the Deming.
So these are all
This
finished.
year I had a week. I have 2 weeks in Deming, and the very next weekend.
So these have been cut and polished.
There was a week in between. I say I don't go to Albuquerque. 2 weeks. Okay, yeah, 2 weeks. So I have 2 weeks. I have a weekend there too. Okay, that's good. And then, and at some point, I end up in Alpine by Easter. So yeah, I'm like, I don't know where I'm going.
Radio show.
Generally, they price them by either individual prices or by the carat.
Yeah, I talked to the students.
Don't tell him that though. The game is head.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think an actual gem or what are
Is it a rough mineral or is it a? Okay, so it is a faceted stone.
Oops, excuse me.
So what I would suggest, I don't know if anybody here that's doing that, but in 2 weeks the Deming show, my friend will be there. His name is Lynn, and he is a certified gemologist, and that's what he does for a living. And he's literally 2 booths down from me.
And then Albuquerque, there's, I'm not sure if you started.
Other cuts. So somebody who does silver
That might be
jewelry
Lynn also.
could buy these already cut and polished stones
Okay.
and incorporate them into their jewelry pieces.
But not gems. Yeah.
But I know Lynn is actually certified.
And he was the other doors, wasn't he? On the other side? Right there, right there.
Finished silver. Is there anything you like?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They're from Deming.
Yes, sir.
This is some nice men's rings.
Yeah, I saw them.
No, Lynn,
I'd love to have a nice turquoise ring.
Well, then you should take a look at
So,
it. There's some really nice things in there. The lapis. Yeah, it's really pretty.
well, let's go shoot first and come back later. Shoot
Okay.
first, shop later.
Whoops. These are just beads you can buy to make jewelry. Strings of beads.
Oh, look at this tiger eye. Not pretty.
The big
Oh,
ones.
they're matched.
They're like marbles, huh?
Yeah, it's a camera, and I know it looks funny. Okay, no fair laughing. She was giving a look and a little grandma smile, like, oh, yeah, okay.
You're so silly. Candy apple.
Candy
Speaking
apple.
of candy
See, there's
apples.
candy apple red right there.
That's right. And cotton candy and t-shirts. And
So, you guys, it's not a big show, but
do
it's
they have
very
it indoors
complete.
too?
Well, I think the indoors is around the hallway, outside the courtyard. We'll go in there next.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
indoors.
So let's do the courtyard, and then we'll come back in here.
Wow, that's really interesting pieces. Really interesting.
Look at this pendant.
Yeah. Oh, nice work.
Well, are you guys professional photographers?
There was a time where I was, but I'm retired, and we do a YouTube channel called New Mexico Day Trips.
Oh, yeah,
So-
I've just now become enamored with YouTube.
Well, here, keep an eye out for us. We actually have 2 channels. One is called New Mexico Day Trips, and we're on Wednesday nights. We're going to do a show this week. Actually, this show this week is the Space Museum.
Oh, in Alamogordo.
Uh-huh.
That's where I'm from.
Oh, are you? Yeah, we did that yesterday.
Okay,
And
and
then
what's the name of it?
that's it.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Day
that's
trips? Okay.
that has our YouTube channel. We also do garage prospecting on Thursday nights, and in garage prospecting we buy pay dirt with gold in it, and we process the gold, and then we talk about the results from each of the different vendors that we buy the pay
Can I
dirt
go
from.
any time of day on YouTube? and see
Yeah,
your
yeah,
stuff?
yeah. If you go to our channel, you'll see all the videos and all the live streams that we've done.
I'll do it.
So yeah, visit us. Tell us who you are so our fans know who you are. Oh, so you're two different. Barbara Hughes and
Gary Witt.
Gary Flintstone Rocks. Very good. Got it.
I thought it was funny.
This coming week is the Space Museum, but the week after is going to be the Mineral Show. So join us.
Cool. Thank you.
Our pleasure. So I would like to buy one of those turquoise pendants for you
Oh,
when we come back,
okay. Well, we'll
because they're
keep
too
on walking around and looking at everything.
pretty and too inexpensive to pass up.
Yeah, they are very nice. Peridot. These trees are very cool.
Where do you see the peridot? Oh, right there. Yeah. That's the kind you would find if we went back to the Rio de los Pinos and looked at the river of rock,
You think?
and we started breaking up that rock.
We should do
That's
that.
what we find.
Ooh, these are pretty. Look at that. Do you think that's dyed?
Pardon me?
Is that dyed to make it all this rainbow colors?
It's probably heated, I'd guess, to get that combination. With the kind of rainbow coloration on the outside.
Wow. Gemstone Tree of Life, $20. That's really inexpensive for that.
That's very cool for $20, honey.
Yeah. And then they have them in pyrite too. Yeah. Very cool. Those are pretty.
Now these are definitely made in Mexico. So they're imitation Aztec. They have Aztec or those Mayan. Those are probably, no, those look Aztec to me. And they're made of flint, obsidian and malachite. That's a lot of malachite.
Wow.
Oh, you know what? It's malachite powder. It's been epoxied.
It's been what?
It's epoxied.
Oh,
So they take malachite, they crush it up,
Oh, I
and they
see.
put in epoxy and they make it.
look at these peridot bombs.
See, that's what you find inside. See that rock?
Careful.
That's those rocks up there in the river of rock. That's what you find. Those
Oh.
peridot. But if you look deep enough, there's see these pockets?
Yeah.
Occasionally you'll find that material in those pockets.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense. Fossil towers. Those are really cool.
Wow. Look at these whole ammonites.
Yeah, they got some back there too. Got a lot of those. Crazy how many they have. It's crazy, I tell you.
Table
Yeah.
made from fossils, a fossil block.
It's pretty cool.
More trilobites. More finished silver.
Is this Hashira?
Yeah, I think so.
See, there's bracelets in here, but nothing I really like.
I want to get in here so you guys can see the finished jewelry. May I walk in there?
Of course, please.
Thank you.
I got one of those.
You got one of these?
Got one of those. GoPro?
It's a DJI action camera. It's just like a GoPro. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you do any
So these folks take.
Audits.
First Amendment audits? Oh, you got to start doing that.
No,
Is the silver work
I don't
yours?
know what that is.
Smith, silversmith.
Yes, sir.
Very nice work. Very clean.
Maybe,
Pardon me?
maybe my friend knows. I'll ask him.
Oh,
if
the
he knows.
baskets?
And some beading that's over there in that other side.
So are those gourds? And
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Gourds with fine.
I lost Shelley. Oh, there she is. So there's some pretty pendants over there as well. Pete Trujillo. Do you have a card we can take with us?
There's one. Which little guy? Oh, is it that?
So he does the silver work and she does the basket work.
Oh,
And the beading. She's got some beading on the other side. Yeah. Oh, these are huge ammonites.
How are you folks doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good, sir.
Having a good show?
Oh, fair.
Good.
oh yeah.
It's
cool.
an ammonite in leather, is that?
Really fancy. Really cool.
Very nice. Did you do the beading and the leather work?
And all that one over there.
This as well? Very nice.
She does bead, I do silver.
Does everyone have the $20 minimum for credit cards, or is it just you guys? Don't know.
I just put
All right, no worries. So these are cut slabs, and some people will take the slabs and put them in frames and put them on the wall once they've identified whatever mineral it is. Deer antlers. So these are cut and polished stones. Lots of agate. Some jasper. The red stuff is jasper. But they're cut and polished.
He's 15.
Concretions in sandstone. We have some olivines. What else we got? How about some rhyolite? Very good. Over here we have all kinds of mineral samples. So we got sulfur, salt, hematite, garnet, biotite.
Where did we get the handle at?
Fluorite,
Let me ask him.
apatite.
He's the one that
Do you
buys all
sell
the
them in
equipment.
kits like that? Or you just kind of do it yourself?
Do what?
Do you sell them in kits like that that are already labeled and stuff?
I don't personally. They
Oh.
do sell kits like that online.
We were actually up at the Mineral Museum there on your campus
Oh,
at Tech.
nice.
When was it? 3 weeks ago.
Okay, cool.
So no,
No,
that's the one in Socorro, the Mineral Museum in Socorro. It's on the New Mexico Tech campus.
Yep.
We put it on our YouTube channel.
Oh, awesome. So that guy we call it concretion. It's made from sandstone. When groundwater is flowing through the rock, it leaves behind ions, iron, calcium, what have you. Oh,
That's our YouTube channel. You can go there and see the video that we made.
oh, awesome. Great.
We're very
I'll totally check
complimentary.
that out.
Pardon? Sure. Have you been to the Zool Museum?
I have.
What do you think of it?
It's really nice.
Is it? We got the impression that it was small.
I love the like all the petrified woods
Yeah.
collection.
Yeah. Well, we're thinking about going there next. So,
Awesome, yeah.
thank you. We collect them from whatever we do. Weekly trips all over New Mexico. So.
I collect them too.
Oh, you do? Yeah. We just got some from the Space Museum in Alamogordo yesterday. So. No, that came from the Bradbury Museum of Science in Los Alamos. So.
Thank you.
Our pleasure. Thank you.
This guy has some question about the equipment we're carrying around.
Get the handle for the phone and the camera.
So it's assembled, right?
Assembled, okay.
So this is actually a regular quarter-inch handle.
Okay.
They run about $17.
Okay.
And then that it has a GoPro mount.
I know that, yeah, that's
And
that's
then
the GoPro.
this is another GoPro style mount that's supposed to fit on bicycle handlebars.
Oh, okay.
So I just mounted that. It has a quarter-inch on this side
Okay, for the phone.
for the phone.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
very convenient because that way she could operate it from
I
the
like
phone
that.
here,
Yeah, for both.
and it makes it very easier. Then we have wireless microphones.
Okay.
So this is a wireless receiver. It plugs
Okay.
into the action camera.
Okay.
And then we both have transmitters here.
Okay, so you can-
we're picking up our sound and it's putting it in. These are DJI action cameras. They aren't
Okay.
GoPros, but the concept is the same.
Okay.
Did
So-
I give you a card yet?
Okay, yes.
That's our YouTube channel.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so we talk a lot about the equipment that we use and
Super.
stuff like that.
You know, I got some friends, but they're still learning this, and I got a GoPro because I'm a professional stone polisher.
Uh-huh.
So he wants to do videos on me because there's really not, unfortunately, not many left of us anymore. So I really want to start teaching more. I used to be a teacher in college.
Yeah.
But then I had a bad head injury about 5 years ago, so I had to stop teaching. But now that got much better, he wants to do a series of videos for YouTube and do all the process from start to finish of
Well,
stone.
then you would appreciate our other channel. What did I do with those business cards? I put them down here in the bottom of this pocket.
He really wants to.
So we also have a channel called Garage Prospecting,
Okay.
and I process pay dirt.
Okay.
All right, and I do it in my garage.
Okay.
And it's shot entirely with this action camera
Okay. Okay.
Or a phone?
or a phone. Yeah,
Okay.
for close-ups.
Close-ups.
Okay.
But yeah, it's very possible if he's a GoPro fan, you can do it with a
I got a
GoPro.
GoPro. I bought one.
Oh, okay.
I bought the 10.
Yeah, that's
I
a,
almost got the 11, but the guy said, you know, there's
the
not that
difference
much of a
is the
difference.
only difference is the price.
Yeah.
From what I could tell.
And the GPS. I think it was like some type of.
And if you're doing that kind of work and you
Right.
need to document the GPS location along
Right.
with it,
Right.
I mean, if
So-
you were out rock hounding
Right.
and you wanted to mark a spot, you could do it with your phone if you
Right.
had to.
Right, and that's what I want to achieve because I want to go to all. Because by the way, I'm like I said, I'm a stone polisher, but I just do like museums.
Yeah.
And high clients.
Right.
You know, so I do big pieces for them. But what I was talking to Tom, his friend, who really wants to do all the videos on me. I want to start going to different rock shows, picking out pieces. You know, he'll be video, and I'll say this is how we're going to polish this one, and then take it to the station, and then go through the.
So we don't do quite that, but what
Yeah.
we do is we come, we visit, we make 3 passes.
Right.
One pass is just to get the footage.
Right.
Then we come back and we do a little buying.
Okay.
And then we make a 3rd pass where we take photos, and
Right.
that's what we do on Wednesday nights.
Okay.
So 2 Wednesdays from now,
Right.
we'll do this show.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
and we'll
'cause
add
I
your
already-
conversation to it.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be kind of cool, but that's what I want to do because there's a lot of pieces. I usually buy at the end of the show. So what I do is I got buy pieces from other people just for this kind of stuff.
So that you can do the
So I just
polishing.
polish for her. So this is not. I don't do any of this. This is all hers.
Right.
You know, it's kind of her mad money.
Right.
That way I don't have to keep on spending my savings. So I could just give her a bunch of stuff. She'll make a couple dollars and she could. You know,
Why
spend
not?
it. Sure.
Why not?
So
Very good.
That's
That's
what I
kind of
wanna
how we work together.
do. Yeah.
Well, we look forward to seeing you.
Talk to you soon.
And if you keep that number, and if you have any questions about anything of the work, I'm a lifelong documentary maker, and I retired in 2010, and YouTube was my next big jump. So I've got a lot of experience.
Yeah.
So if you ever had any questions, please feel free to give me a call. Excuse me.
One of my students years ago asked if I would do a series just in college, so they could refer to it, because when they come to my classes, I do day classes, sometimes 2 or 3 day classes, and they, it's kind of overwhelming for some people. So one lady says, "Is there a way that you could do like a video of this kind of stuff, so that way I could go to it and refer?
We
and just
teach
do it for students."
We teach people how to do that.
Okay.
In addition to that, my son is a tinsmith.
Okay.
And my daughter is a retablo artist and a
Okay.
muerto artist.
Right.
And we made videos. We made a series of videos for them as well. So and they first they put them on DVD, but eventually they put them out on the end,
Right.
and you can put them behind a paywall.
Okay.
So people have to pay to get in and use the material that you're creating.
Yeah, so I'm just now getting into this photography and recording stuff. So
Well,
it's
stick
kind
with
of
us.
I'm having fun with it. The only thing is, I was watching some videos after I was asking her, "Do you do audits? You ever see the auditors?"
Yeah.
Oh God, laugh so hard. I just and I mean they get arrested. It's just hilarious.
Well,
But
and
some of the stuff is I don't like watching.
right on the edge. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like watching that.
Yeah.
Some of them they just antagonize the postal people.
Our stuff is made for people in our age group, so we're very subtle and
Yeah. So
we don't make fun of anybody.
Well, I was just watching that stuff to get some ideas.
Yeah.
But that's kind of stuff I just don't
Take a look at our stuff, and you can see, because we have the show, but we always make a video with it.
Right.
And you can see what we do in the video and how we edit it and how it tells the story.
Right. Yeah, that's where I'm going to be heading to pretty soon. Thank you for your time.
Our pleasure. Give me a call if you need some help.
Have a great day.
Oh, this is our friend from Tech.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you seeing in this?
So I think we're ready to go inside again.
Yeah, I wanted to get a couple more of these, then we'll make the pass. And I think we'll go a little bit faster inside since we're going to have a trouble with the lighting anyway. Look at this fossil collection here. Oh, lots of fossils.
Oh, this one's more.
Get a shot of these opals.
He's Burmese Day, that's why.
Please.
Over there too. Look at how pretty.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, and over there too. Lots of opals. You sell the opals by the carat?
I do. I have it pretty much priced because I know how much one
Oh, okay.
is per carat.
And where do they come from?
These are Ethiopian. I do have some Australian in there, and I do have some Mexican, but not quite as much as my Waylos.
Mm-hmm.
But if you pick one up, you just show it to me and I give you that
Okay.
idea.
So they call these tractor tire ammonites, and the reason is of their banding like that. And most ammonites that are fossilized come out like that. You just don't see them in that kind of condition.
Blue volcanic glass. Interesting.
Oh, you know what else that is the same? Is peridot. Is basically green volcanic glass. Mount St. Helens glass.
Oh, yeah. Helenite.
So do you have a ring or a pendant?
A ring and earrings.
$10 each. With inclusion, so that material, the material inside there is actually volcanic, part of the explosion. Very cool. All right, let's make a pass inside.
right.
And since the lighting is not as good inside as it is here, I think what we'll do is we'll make a walking pass, because you've seen all the good stuff out here. I shouldn't say good stuff, I'm sure there's good stuff inside, but what we have out here is good light. And then we'll come back and see if there's anything we're interested in buying. Go to your left. So this is, we're in the building that this is being held in, a facility that's being held in, is the Farm and Ranch Heritage Museum. And so their focus is the New Mexican farm and ranch community. Smaller now than it was at one point, but I guess that's why they call it a heritage museum. And of course, it's one of the nicer places in Las Cruces to have this kind of exhibit, along with the facilities they have at New Mexico State. So Las Cruces is home to New Mexico State University. Yeah, see. So this is some more material, but it's really, it's not going to make a necessarily good video. Let me see. That's not bad.
A little dark.
Oh, this looks like all the finished. No? Oh, there you go. Wow. So I was curious, how do you get the rainbow colors? Is that heated? How do you get those?
Yeah.
How do you get it?
The color?
The color.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're treated, yeah, so, you know,
Yeah.
they're dyed pretty much, and then they
Right.
heat it and it absorbs it.
The chalcopyrite hasn't been treated though, has it?
So those, yes, with titanium.
Oh.
But these, the carborundum, that's how it, you know.
It's the natural state.
Right. And are you cutting the slabs?
These, we traded for these.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So when you say treated with titanium, how is it that they do that? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, so I guess, I don't know.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah,
I haven't found anybody that knows exactly how it's done.
yeah.
So this is called, is this
Bismuth.
bismuth?
Yes.
So what's curious about bismuth is, you can see how beautiful, that's its natural color, but it has a very low melting point. So people will actually make a business out of getting bismuth, the original, and then they melt it, and some of it is big enough that when they're finished melt that they carve it into shapes. There's a guy, and I don't know if he's here in New Mexico, he's online, but he takes bismuth, melts it into big chunks, and then he has people that carve them into shapes, and they come out with that color. And if you make a mistake, you just put it back in the pot and melt it down again. So it has a real low melting point. So there's some cut gemstones back there. Good, how are you? It looks like you have all the months of the year in terms of gemstones, huh?
I believe so. Well, my boss says, but yeah. She's got just about everything.
Do you cut them?
What's that?
Do you cut them or do you buy them from someone?
She does. She buys them wholesale sometimes.
Mhm.
She cuts them herself.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything that I've asked her that stumped her. You know?
Yeah.
Bring a encyclopedia with it.
How pretty those stones are. garnets up on the top. I like buying cut stones because then you can get a mounting for them and give them to one of your daughters or your female friends or...
That's why we need to find something for you.
Uh-huh.
You never get to wear any of it. You just give it away.
It's one of those since I've gotten in the industry, definitely like nice piece of jewelry kind of gets my attention now.
Chickens? Did you say? Chicknick.
So they can have a picnic.
Oh.
Put the chick feet on the top and sit up down and
Uh-huh, no, very smart. Very smart.
It's an entryway bench. Sit down, put your shoes in, hang your coats up. This is a gun cabinet.
All your work?
Yes.
And is this the done with electricity?
Yes.
Is that how it's done? Yeah.
It's called Lichtenberg.
What is it?
Lichtenberg.
Lichtenberg.
Yep. You stick basically a metal rod.
Yeah.
Like a copper rod. You stick it in there, and then you turn on the electric,
And it cuts it for you.
goes wherever it wants to, or you can control it.
Very smart. So we need a little gold processing table that's outside.
Mm.
So this work looks more commercial to me here.
Well, they were nice to us. They brought us the year before.
Who's Amethyst? Which birthstone do you remember?
Who?
Amethyst.
Who?
I don't, not who, but what month is Amethyst?
February.
February.
Your daughter Toby.
Toby Renee?
Yes.
That's pretty.
I found something. This wall and make a wall.
Good, how are you?
So far, so good, thanks. All the jewelry we have, we make from wood or acrylic. First, we laser cut, and then we inlay with stones and minerals like turquoise or lapis lazuli. And all of the inlays go all the way through. That way, if they twist and turn, you can see it.
You can still see them. It's very smart to use a laser cut to do that, huh?
Oh, it's a fun tool.
And then you just epoxy them so they...
Yeah, we use the resin to hold everything in.
Very smart little process.
Everything takes about a week, just because
To
we
cure.
went through multiple steps in
Yeah.
the process. So, yeah.
Well, you've got a lot of material here for something that takes so long. And you've been at it for a long time.
Absolutely. You've been definitely keeping busy.
So they're very light because they're made from wood first. And then they put crushed gemstones or minerals in it, like this one looks like turquoise. And then they epoxy it. So it's got a nice sheen to it. I just like what appeals to me is the process, right? They use several things. They use laser cutting. They start with wood, use laser cutting, put the crushed minerals in it, and probably they epoxy that in there, and then they coat it in an epoxy. So they put some gold leaf flakes in there and then put epoxy in there as well. Well, look at this. It's because they do it on both sides. You can actually see through it.
If you made one for yourself? Yeah, of course. Well, she has to display her work. I made these just last night. Nice.
You're doing your mom's work too?
Yeah.
Very nice.
You guys YouTubers or?
Yeah, we are. Oh. See, you should know better than to ask me because my nature is to turn to who's ever asking the question.
Did she want a card?
So what is your, are you travel around? Or?
We're called New Mexico Day Trips.
Oh, okay.
So we travel around to the various locations in New Mexico every week.
Okay.
We happen to be here this week. And then we do a show about it. This week's show is going to be on the Space Museum. And then the week after that, we'll do a show about the Gem and Mineral Show.
Awesome.
So
okay.
keep an eye out for us.
All right, I will. I like, I don't get to go anywhere very much, so.
Well, it's a good way to do it.
Vicariously through other people.
So we limit it to New Mexico, because we try to do it in a day. This one required an overnight stay, but we killed two birds. We did Alamogordo, and now we're doing this today. And we think we're going to do something again tomorrow. Are you from this area?
I'm from Las Cruces.
What about, we were thinking about Dripping Springs.
Oh, it's lovely.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I think we were going to go up there today, but it's too gray. And I like doing drone work, so I think we're going to wait till tomorrow.
Oh, I was going to say, it's actually perfect. And the reason is you don't want to wait too much longer this season because then it's just too hot.
Oh, really?
But there could be, the springs could be dripping. The last time I was up there, late fall, it was still raining.
All right. Well, we'll go take a look. I think we're going to take a look tomorrow.
Soledad Canyon's also really nice too. The last time we were up there. So it's kind of on the same way out, but you make a turn and kind of go down to a fire station and then back around. And it was flowing pretty good last time we were there.
All right. We'll stop by there as well. Thank you.
YouTube. Famous again.
YouTube star.
He can edit that out. Come on, Jacqueline.
Look at these beautiful hand-tied or hand-wired pendants.
We don't have that one on here. Here, take a look at your paper and see if you can find some that matches. I know there's some matches.
Yes. Ever wondered? Did that come
Oh, we got a little bit of sun coming out. Oh, I lost Shelley. So we got a little bit of sun coming out.
I have, actually.
So this gentleman specializes in geodes. Oh, and if you buy one, he'll crack it for you. See that tool back there?
Uh-huh.
That's so you can, that's a chain cutter.
Mm-hmm.
And you just put the geode in there.
And it's by the pound.
Well, thank you very much for the offer. We really appreciate it.
No problem. Here we go.
Like I said, if there's ever anything we can do to help you with your, if you're looking for a vest, just let me know.
I'll let you know, yeah. 'Cause the ones I got,
they don't have the good ones on Amazon. You usually have to go to one of the online photo, like B&H Photo or Adorama, somebody like that.
I'm gonna have to get them then.
Yeah. Wow.
There you go. I'll put that out in the sun. That'll be a little shiny and pretty.
How much do we owe you?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Sure.
I'm sure.
God, I really appreciate that.
I'll tell you why, because I got plenty back at home. Just to give you an idea.
Oh my goodness. Where do you find it? We've been to Rockhound State Park and...
Well, we get these out of Mexico.
Is that where you go?
We got a mine out there.
Wow.
So we got plenty.
Well,
So one will make a difference.
well what's your name and where can people find you?
Sure. Well, they can always give me a call.
We'll make sure we mention you on our show this week or next week. Martin Olvera.
That's it.
All right. Martin,
Thank you, Martin, there you go.
thank you very much.
You're
We really
welcome.
appreciate it.
guys, and thank you for the info on the vest. Definitely
Yeah,
look that up.
Photoshop. This is not photo. This one is.
I'll do it.
And I've had this for probably 25 years.
Even the fishing rod one I bought. won't
No,
do me-
no,
won't do me
it's
any
great
good.
for, I have one.
Yeah.
It's great for fly fishing. It is
Yeah.
not good.
Not for that. Okay.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, guys.
Let's see this in the sunshine. Look at that sparkle. So we had just shut off our cameras, guys, when the gentleman started talking to us, and he gave this to us for free. Isn't that very cool?
Yeah. We've got a white circle with
I mean, that's a heck of a geode.
pretty.
Preparing the edge right here, and I'm gonna do the final finishing of this blade here in a bit. So
What kind of blade is it going to be?
It's gonna be like a regular knife blade.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And do you finish them in antler and things like that? Or do you just do the flinting?
I'll either finish them with an antler or it's gonna be hafted in a wood.
Yeah.
Piece of wood.
What's your source for the material?
Wherever I can be able to find some material, I'll go get some.
Yeah, yeah.
In fact, there was a lady that brought me some more material just a while ago. Blue bottles, glass. So I'm going to take the bottoms of the
Oh, and
glass,
chip them in. Isn't that a good idea?
chip that into arrowheads. So,
Very cool. And she thought of you with the blue bottle.
oh yeah, yeah.
Drank the vodka and then brought you the empty bottle. Huh?
Yeah.
So this is some of the work that he produces from the bottles rather than rock.
Are you with the organization?
No, we have a YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. What's your channel?
It's New Mexico Day Trips. Here's a card.
Okay.
We're going to do a show about the Gem and Mineral Show 2 Wednesdays.
Oh.
Next week is the Space Museum.
Yeah.
And then the Wednesday after that is the Gem and Mineral Show. What's your name?
Oh, sounds like fun. New Mexico Day Trips. I'm Harvey Abeta.
Yeah.
I think I have one of my cards.
Yeah, please do. We'll
And,
mention you on the show.
These are some of the older ones, but it's got the same information, my email and stuff
Oh, yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Got it. Very cool. Thank you, Harvey. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Look for us on Wednesday nights
All right. I will.
on YouTube. So we're going back to the lady that Shelley ordered her hat from.
Before they get blown away. Morning.
Morning.
How are you?
We're a little bit early.
It's life.
All right, good. See if she's got her hat done. Is
Had
that?
a hat done?
Yeah, remember we
Went to
had
sleep
her.
last night.
Pardon?
She went right to sleep last night.
Oh gosh, maybe it's not done yet.
Hi.
Hi.
Here for my hat.
I told you went to sleep as soon as you got home last night.
Forgot all about it, he said.
See if I could shake him up a little bit.
We're unshakable. We're documentary makers. It takes a lot.
Well, you gotta document the win today.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, doesn't it?
Oh my God. Well, I just had to clip every one of these down because they started going over.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah.
You know? And I thought it was westerly winds, but I guess the wind is going west. I thought they were going to come from the west.
Well, when they say westerly winds, that's what I assume. It's
Yeah.
from the west.
And I couldn't find pictures of this anyway, but I thought this looked so much nicer.
Go take it in the sun. Look at it.
Very stylish. How much do we owe you?
$15 even.
You know what? Why don't you take 25 just for the extra effort?
I'll split the difference with you and do 20. How's that?
I'll leave it up to you. The offer still stands at
Thank you, I
25 if that's what
appreciate
you want. We appreciate you putting the extra effort into it overnight.
I always enjoy doing it.
Good.
It was a challenge for me to find the beads. And
Well, she saw them over there, saw the color green, thought to herself, I want that hat, but it doesn't have our logo on it. Not that it helps now, because with this new action hat cap that I have, I don't have my logo either. So
you could put it on the side.
yeah, that's eventually. If we can find an iron-on or something like that, we'll eventually do that. Where'd you go?
This will eventually give just a little.
It's just I put it on tight today because of the wind.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have to
Exactly.
so tight.
I need an autograph from you.
It looks good.
Very stylish.
Very stylish.
Thank you.
Hit it.
All right, that was the Gem and Mineral Show, and we did a great walk around so you could see everything that we saw, all the beautiful work that's here, and the less expensive prices than you would pay in a store. So it's a really great place to check out. Go to a Gem and Mineral Show in your area if they show up, because you can find some really pretty things, very unique, and at lower prices than you would normally pay. So do that.
And I think the interesting thing is about a show like this is not only do they have the raw materials, but they have a lot of the finished materials, jewelry made from the gems and minerals that you find here. I didn't see anybody with any of the gold community here, but I think what we're going to do now is we're going to go back. There's a couple of pieces, fossils, that I want to buy, and I thought there was a pendant that a turquoise pendant that I'd like to get for Shelley. And when you look at the prices, you couldn't get them, at a market for those prices. So you can get them here just because these guys sell wholesale. That's why they're here, to sell to people who are going to take a lot of this and sell it someplace else as retailers. So thanks for joining us today. It was a lot of fun, and we hope you enjoyed it too.